This is XP Pen Artist Pro 16, a first generation of this tablet, and let's see if this is still good enough in 2025. It's pretty lightweight and it's really thin, it's only 9mm thickness, and it has anti-glare film across the screen, which is amazing. That will reduce the reflection from light source like windows, lamps, and so on and so forth. The screen has diagonal of 15.4 inch, it's full HD display, and it's fully laminated. That means that there is no gap between the screen and the glass at the top. It has 8 customizable buttons on the side and also 2 scrollers that I will show you in a moment, and also classical connectivity with brightness up and down buttons and power on off button. It's not touch sensitive, so you're using pen to draw it. Pen is really good. It has 2 customizable buttons with eraser at the back and also a nibs, changeable nibs on the top side. It has an amazing stylish metal pen case that I really love. It's one click open, and inside you have the pen with 9 spare nibs and also a part where you can really easily switch the nibs. Also, you have the software to fully customize all the buttons on the side and these 2 scroll wheels, and also you can change the settings on your pen, customize the buttons, these 2, and also the eraser, and also you can change other settings right there. Okay, let's go here to Photoshop and let's see how good the pressure sensitivity is. So I set this to change the brush size, and this will zoom in and out the canvas, so you can customize it to do whatever you want. This pen has really low activation force, it's only 3 grams, so that means that while barely holding the pen, I can still draw the lines. It's really simple and easy, and you can customize that to be more or less sensitive. By the way, the pen has 8192 levels of pressure sensitivity, and the screen itself has 98% of Adobe RGB and 133% of sRGB color gamut. Okay, let's test the pressure sensitivity and how it works. So yeah, really nice. I like it. Let's go with these type of lines. Not bad at all. Let's make the brush size smaller, and then yeah, really nice. Also, what I like to test is with the opacity pressure brush, so let's make the brush size a bit bigger like this, and let's see. Yeah, this is really nice. So let's try, let's undo and let's try again. Nice. I'm pretty happy how this works, and this is amazing for dodge and burn. You can really easily control the amount of ink that you're applying to your surface by just have a different pressure. So similar like you're using a real pen. So this is good. And also let's test the straight lines. And let's use ruler and just go with straight lines. Let's see how this works. I will go really slowly, and then if I go faster, to see the difference. Okay, let's check. There's some waviness here, which is not that bad, especially for artistic drawing, etc. You will not notice that. Also, this is a little bit better, but when you're doing it faster, practically the waviness are eliminated. So it's pretty decent. 7.5, 8 out of 10. Pass the test. You can work in a bunch of different applications. I like to use it for Blender, especially for sculpting, because it's much easier to sculpt with the pen and the tablet than with the mouse, and it's much more convenient and more fun. Okay, so my thoughts about this tablet. Well, it's pretty decent, well built, good materials, good quality, the display is pretty decent, and I can say that this is amazing tablet for anyone who wants to buy its first display tablet, especially for the price that you can buy in 2025. So I will leave the link down there in the description so you can check it out if you want. The downside is that it doesn't come with a stand, so the tablet is shipped like this. So you need to purchase additional stand, either XP Pen or whatever stand you want from Amazon or anywhere else. But otherwise than that, I'm pretty happy with this. The glove is pretty decent, a regular glove for drawing. I don't have any positive or negative to say about this, so it's good.